If you're not familiar with Judicial Watch, this is Tom Fenton, and he is the president of Judicial Watch, and they are doing amazing work. Now, according to Tom, 4 million names have been cleaned from the election rolls. The election will be cleaner because of Judicial Watch's heavy lifting. We have ongoing lawsuits in Illinois, California, Mississippi, and one just filed against Oregon. So they are keeping a watch on the election to make sure that it is honest and with good integrity on the up and up. And if they find anything, they're going after it. Well, there's more, because here, this is DC Drano, and election fraud has been discovered in Pennsylvania. And they're doing an investigation, and they're going to pursue prosecution. And so the media won't report this, of course, because they're not happy about it. But they just busted thousands of fraudulent Democrat registrations. And this is breaking news. Lancaster, Pennsylvania, officials have busted a large-scale fraudulent voter registration scheme that includes thousands of applications with the same handwriting, fake signatures, fake addresses. They discovered the same scheme in other Pennsylvania counties. District Attorney Heather Adams revealed that the applications came from canvassers who were paid to obtain voter registrations, adding that the majority of the applications were from residents in the city of Lancaster. The canvasses themselves took place at various shopping centers, parking lots of grocery stores and businesses, sidewalks and parks. We are aware of at least 2 other counties that received similar applications that are currently being investigated. So if you listen closely, the DA said the clerk received the applications at or near the deadline to the registration to vote. That means the bad actors waited till the last minute so no one would notice. They would have used the fraudulent applications to commit mail-in ballot fraud without getting caught. We better check the entire state of Pennsylvania, and we better see arrest now. Well, they did catch them, and they are investigating, and that's the good news, because Pennsylvania is a very important state. We want to get the count right. But here's the thing. Trump is way ahead in Pennsylvania right now. And even if they try to cheat, it may not be enough to defeat his lead. But let's give a quick listen to the district attorney.
Good morning, everyone. District Attorney Heather Adams. On Tuesday afternoon, I was contacted by Krista Miller, who is our Chief Clerk of Elections, regarding potentially fraudulent voter registration applications that had recently been received by her office. At that time, she informed me that the Elections Office received approximately 2,500 applications at or near the deadline for registering to vote. While preparing to process these applications, staff noticed that numerous applications appeared to have the same handwriting, were filled out on the same day with unknown signatures, and some were previously registered voters, and the signatures on file did not match the signatures on the application. So before I begin to summarize our preliminary findings, I must remind everyone that this is an ongoing investigation, and for that reason, I will be limited in the details that I can provide. Lancaster County detectives began investigating the voter registration applications and immediately found applications that were indeed fraudulent. Indicators of fraud included inaccuracies with the addresses listed on the applications, false personal identification information, as well as false names. A number of the applications also contained names that did not match the provided Social Security information. In some cases, applications contained correct personal identification information, such as the correct address, correct phone number, date of birth, driver's license number, and Social Security number. But the individuals listed on the applications informed detectives that they did not request the form, they did not complete the form, and verified that the signature on the form was not theirs. At this point, it is believed that the fraudulent voter registrations are connected to a large-scale canvassing operations for voter registrations that date back to June. However, the majority of the applications received are dated August 15th and after. Those canvassing for voter registrations were employed and paid to obtain voter registration applications. The majority of the applications were from residents in the city of Lancaster. However, applications were also received from residents in Columbia, Elizabethtown, Mount Joy, Akron, Ephrata, Stevens, Strasburg, as well as other locations across Lancaster County. The canvasses themselves took place at various shopping centers, parking lots of grocery stores and businesses, sidewalks, and parks. During this preliminary investigations, detectives were able to verify some of the applications were indeed legitimate. In these instances, the applicant verified that they did provide information to a canvasser. For these applications, we will immediately advise voter registration and that we confirm that they are legitimate requests, and voter registration will process that application. Thus far, of the investigations that we have completed, we have determined that 60% have been fraudulent. That is of the investigations that we've completed. We do have more to do today, and my understanding is that voter registration is still going through the box of 2,500, but should be completed sometime here today. As I said, the investigation is ongoing. We are aware of at least 2 other counties that received similar applications that are currently being investigated. At this point, we have confirmed violation of our crimes code as well as our elections code. We have all available detectives working on this. We are all hands on deck so that we can properly assess the validity of these applications in a timely manner. If needed, we will request additional assistance from our local police departments.
District attorneys have their own investigators that can go out and investigate these type of crimes. But it sounds like they're seeking prosecution of those who committed this election fraud. And it sounds like people are going to be placed in handcuffs and brought before a court to face consequences for their actions. Something that we, the voters, are not used to seeing. But once we see it, what a refreshing thing to see. Maybe if a few people have to suffer the consequences of their illegal activities to try to shove their candidate down our throats, well, that might go a long way to stopping some of this fraudulent activity when it comes to elections. Wouldn't that be nice to see? Thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys watching the C-Files, and we'll see you next time.